So if you're absent, the first thing that you're going to do is look at what date it is. So if I was missing today, it is August the 19th. I'm going to find that date in these date ranges. I know that August 19th is within week 2. So I'm going to click on that. August 19th is also Wednesday. So I'm looking at Wednesday, and that tells me that we're working on Unit 2, Lesson 2. So when I go back to my homepage, I'm going to find Unit 2, Lesson 2. So I know it's not going to be in here, so I've minimized that. And I go to this next module, Unit 2, Web Development. I'm going to look for Lesson 2, and it's starting here. I always like to start class with a question or a little bit of a challenge activity. So this is the challenge activity that we're doing for the day. It says, view the website displayed on the board. Clicking the link, we have this up. Then we're going to read this. Imagine you wanted to explain to a person over the phone how to draw this web page. Write down clear instructions so that they would draw something that's perfectly matched to this image. And so you would try to explain this and give a good description on how to do it. Because for today's lesson, we are going over HTML code. And so when you go back down to Lesson 2, the next thing in line is clicking on Code Studio. And so this actually opens up code.org, and you're able to just click through and work through all of these bubbles. And this is going to help teach you how to use HTML. And so all the instructions are right up here. It tells you exactly what to do and how to accomplish the goal for the day. So technically, you don't even need to listen to me talk for these. You just have to read and understand what they're doing. If you have questions, you can always email me though. So this would be a video that we're playing in class today. You can watch that video by yourself. And then you're going to work through all of these bubbles up top. And that would be the lesson for today. Occasionally, more so in the past than in the future, we are given activity guides. So you can see that there's an activity guide for this lesson here. So if there happens to be an activity guide for the day that you meet, the day that you are not here, the day that you're absent, you're going to make a copy of the activity guide, just like how we do in class normally. You're going to change this to your name. So we need your name up here. So I would write Christy, because that is my last name, Christie. And then directions are right up top. It tells me to go to Code Studio and go to this. If we go back to where we originally were, there's a link that takes you directly to Code Studio to help you accomplish that. The submission link, so once you are done with this activity guide and you filled this all out, you're going to submit the activity guide just like how we usually do with copying our link. So if we click share, we want to make sure that this does not say restricted, so we're going to click that link there and copy link. We would go back, we would go into our submission and submit assignment, and we're just pasting that link right in there. Clicking submit assignment, and you would be done with that activity. So there's two different examples of two different setups for the days. At the end of the day, we always end with a journal prompt. So these journals are just done through Google Drive. So you guys should know how to do this and how to access it because we do it basically every day. And you can find the journal prompts right up here. So before we figured out that we were in week 2, so we're going to look at week 2, and we're looking at Wednesday's prompt. So it's going to be about what we learned that day. And so you can do the entire activity for today at home on your own. If you've got any questions about this, please just shoot me an email and I would be happy to respond.